Alrighty, guy. I got the old one out. I'm replacing this transmission. Guys, this transmission that came, the insurance company sent this. They didn't have new speed sensors like all the original old Mopars do. So I had to transfer some stuff off of this one to put on the new one, or the rebuilt one. I want to say this is rebuilt. And that's the thing, guys. If we're going to buy a transmission rebuilt from other companies, they might as well let us do them. I could rebuild this thing better than anybody out there. That's right, I said it. I put it out there. Okay, yes, I know the specs. I know what to do. I know what to look for. So, not saying they don't. Just saying, if we're going to use rebuilt transmission, why don't we rebuild them in-house? Not my rules, not my shop, guys. Now, one thing I want to bring up, guys, this transmission we had trash in it. So what you need to do, where those cooler lines, wherever those cooler lines, you got to make sure you flush these lines out, guys. If you have no flush machine, at least blow them out. Whatever you do, try to make sure you back flush some of that trash out of the cooler. You don't want it to circulate back into the train. George, real quick, guys. Y'all see this? This is a new transmission I just put in. Well, new reconditioned transmission. Now, this transmission was trashed out, had a lot of debris flowing through it. They did not buy the transmission cooler, which is part of the condenser, so I would have had to replace the whole condenser. Now, guys, when that happens, still make it your business to try to clean this out anyway. Now, I don't have a flush machine, but I do have an air hose, so if nothing else, I'm gonna blow, these are my cooler lines, I'm gonna blow through one end and hopefully push any trash out the other end, and vice versa. And I'm gonna reverse it the same thing, guys. The goal is to make sure there's no restriction. Now, you can't really clean it out that way, but you can, however, verify that there's no restriction. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys, I'm on a test drive. I used to do this every time, guys. Every time I make a major repair, number one, I'm going to go test drive. After I make just about any repairs, guys, test drive are needed and most definitely recommended after just about every repair. Every repair, guys. I mean, excluding little simple stuff like wiper blades and maybe oil changes, but no, guys, if I had these wheels off for any reason, or if I have done anything major, even not so majorly things, I want to go test drive this vehicle. I want to, if something's going to happen, I want it to happen on me and not the customer. Now, when I say major on this, I'm talking about a transmission. I just installed this transmission. Y'all saw those shorts where they sent us. I still don't know the company this transmission came from. It's purling like a kitten. But what I'm looking for while I'm driving, especially on a transmission repair or replacement, number one, I want to make sure I'm going through all the gears. This is a 6-speed. This is a 62 TE transmission, meaning it's had 6 speed. And when I come to a stop at a red light, when I take off, I'm feeling for all 6 gears. I want to make sure I'm going through all the gears. Number one, because this is a fully electronically controlled transmission, I perform what we call quick learn. Quick learn is when you electronically command the solenoids or the clutches to be filled. All right, filling them up quickly. Now, you can do that if you don't have a scan tool that will allow you to do that. You simply need to get on the road and test drive the car, which is something you should do whether you can perform that procedure or not. Yes, so I'm double duty. I perform the quick learn and I'm out driving. Another thing, guys, I made sure, I'm at a red light, I made sure that the computer was up to date. Alright, yes, I flash update the computer. Give me a peace of mind, guys. Just about every flash, there's going to be some type of transmission shift improvement included in that software. Okay, so I just gave this customers the latest and greatest software version, as well as a so-called new transmission. So technically that should hold her for a while. Now, I did run into a problem. It's not really a problem. The insurance company, her insurance company, didn't approve a transmission oil cooler. All right, when you're diagnosing or repairing a transmission that was severely overheated or coming apart internally, one of two things: you either need to replace that cooler, which is part of the condenser, or flush it. All right, our flush machine is down. I did, however, I'm thinking I've uploaded that shorts video highlighting, there's a way around it, guys. You can, the goal is to make sure the cooler is not restricted. The last thing you want the transmission is to overheat. Now, you're not going to clean it by forcing air pressure through there. I ended up blowing through it and make sure it's not restricted and blowing out any crud that would come out. That is not a cleaning procedure, right? By no means. But because they declined, I could easily have that attitude, well, I don't give a damn. No, guys, it would bother my conscience to know I didn't do something that I think would help anyway, right? So, and plus it took hardly any effort, right? I blowed through the cooler one way and went back around and blowed out the other way to verify and to make sure it's not restricted. So I got that off my conscience. Again, I'm still on the test drive. This thing is purling, guys. In fact, I'm gonna turn the thing around so y'all can see. Yeah, purling like a kitten. First, second, third gear. My temperature went up, came down, the whole 9 yards. So basically, and I think this had some codes that will required replacement. I can't remember the codes off the top of my head, but based off the estimate I gave her, she had some type of aftermarket extended warranty that covered it. All right, so I ended up replacing this transmission that I'm rolling in now, and I'm just on the test drive. So from time to time, if there's a phone holder or something inside the car, this is a company car, yeah, I will fire it up and chat with you guys while I'm on the test drive. My test drive consists of 5 miles, maybe 5 to 6 miles. It depends on the problem I'm chasing. All right, transmission, you should definitely get a good 10. All right, why not? I'm on the road, I might just do just 10. All right, but drive the car, guys. Let me say this again. If there's anything if a wheel is gonna fall off, hopefully not, but you much rather it fall off on you. Okay, yes. So I'm back to the shop, guys. That's all I have, man. I appreciate you guys listening. This was just a vlog talk conversation on, I call this TDC. I'm gonna do more of these now that I have my headgear. I'm just gonna snap my GoPro on my head and just on my test drive, I'm gonna discuss why I'm test driving, what it is that I'm test driving. That can make for good conversation with you guys. All right, because we need to stay connected, see eye to eye. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Freaking yo.